You will work 100 hours a week for little pay, but it's going to be the most awesome thing you've ever done in your life. In the 60s and the 70s, there was a group called Nader's Raiders. It was a group of extremely talented graduates from Harvard, from Yale, from Princeton, who instead of working for these big corporate law firms, chose to work for this guy called Ralph Nader, a young lawyer who said, working for these big law firms was, the most silly, boring thing you could do with your 4,000 weeks that one life consists of. And he said, you know what, you can also work for me. You will work 100 hours a week for little pay, but it's going to be the most awesome thing you've ever done in your life. And these Nader's Raiders at some point had their fingerprints on 25 pieces of federal legislation. The Clean Air Act, the Clean Water Act. It was so cool that a third of Harvard Law School applied to work with Ralph Nader in 1 year. Most people, when they hear the name of Ralph Nader, they think of the silly things he did in the 90s, and obviously he ran for president and cost Al Gore the election, which wasn't very good, obviously. But in the 60s and the 70s, a lot of people have forgotten about this. Ralph Nader was one of the most popular men in America. He received more letters than the Beatles did. And he was a beacon for talent. So for me, it's one of those case studies where you see that it's not just the money that counts, it's also very much the prestige that counts. And this is also our message to people. Like, sure, you can keep climbing the same ladder all over and over again, but you don't want to wake up when you're 50 or 60 and realize that the ladder was standing against the wrong wall all the time. That you had a bit of a shallow definition of success.